If you happen to be pressed for time, let me go ahead and tell you one simple thing that you need to know about the all-new 2024 Hyundai Kona. It is not just bigger and better than ever before, but it's quite possibly the best compact crossover SUV on the market today. What is up, guys? It is Miguel My Car Guy, and today we are talking about a few of the biggest changes in the 2024 Kona model year, and you're going to want to stick around for this one because it is an amazing evolution from what it was to what it is now. So let's go ahead and start off with the standard edition, the 2024 Kona SE. All Konas of the 2024 generation will share the same overall body lines and parametric styling cues throughout the entire body, and even down to those 17-inch rims. Yes, you heard me right. Even the least expensive Kona has real rims instead of the standard hubcaps that many other manufacturers would include in their entry-level model. Under the hood, you'll find a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that churns out 147 horsepower, while the all-wheel drive versions will deliver a combined 28 miles per gallon between city and highway driving. The front-wheel drive versions will get you up to 31 miles per gallon combined between the city and the highway. Now, let's focus on the lights. The daytime running lights have been redone to reflect the more futuristic styling of the Kona, and yes, they still are LED. But do you know what else is LED? The actual headlights of the Kona, because for the first time ever, a 2024 Kona SE has projector-style LED headlights. So not only does it fling the light a lot farther down the road, but it's a lot brighter, and LEDs last a lot longer than your standard incandescent bulbs. By the way, guys, not only am I Miguel, your car guy, but if you let me, I can be Miguel, your sales guy too, because if you happen to live in or around Orlando, I'm going to give you an extra $500 YouTube bonus above and beyond everything else you'll qualify for. So all you have to do to get that discount is click the link below that says schedule with Miguel, so that way me and my team can work together and you can get the best car for you with the best discounts in Central Florida. But now that you know who the best to come to is, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to this beautiful thing, the 2024 Kona. Another great improvement on the SE level is the inclusion of the smart key. Before, SEs would have a regular key to turn the car on and off, but now every single 2024 model has push button start, and with the smart key, you also have built-in remote start. So if it's freezing outside, you no longer have to go inside of your car and sit for 10 minutes while it warms up. You just click a few buttons on the key, drink some coffee, and you can warm up before you have to leave the house. Now, as cool as that key is, it is not the only way to turn on your Kona, because Hyundai has something called Bluelink Plus. With the Bluelink app, owners will have control over their vehicle at their fingertips completely for free. Now, let's get to the rear of the car, because the Kona offers a very spacious trunk area, 25.5 cubic feet to be precise, but that's with the seats up. If you happen to lay the seats down, that more than doubles to 63.7 cubic feet of cargo space. So, whether you're trying to help a friend move or you're furnishing your new house, the Kona is more than capable of lending a helping hand. Getting into the driver's seat, there will be a few more things to talk about, like safety. All Kona drivers have a ton of safety features. That includes things like forward collision avoidance assist with pedestrian and cyclist detection. That's going to help with split-second braking situations. Blind spot sensors on the outside mirrors will also help drivers on the road with situational awareness. And for drivers who drive long periods of time, driver attention warning will alert you if it notices you may be starting to nod off at the wheel. Safety aside, the Kona has a slew of connectivity functions as well. Now, I'm not just talking about the basic Bluetooth here. I'm talking about wireless, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. So, through the use of your phone, you can fully integrate your Kona into your life seamlessly. Not to mention that drivers can actually interface with their phone or radio or even some vehicle settings through that massive 12.3-inch touchscreen display at the center of the Kona's dash. Moving to the rear, the Kona has become much more comfortable for anyone who may be driving around in the back. The overall legroom has increased by about 3 inches in length and about a ½ inch in headroom. Now, that's all to say that whether you're taking grandma to her appointments or friends to the beach, there will be plenty of room and comfort for them and your stuff at the same time. As you can see, the 24 Kona SE is a great starter, but what if you want a little bit of extra on the side? Well, I think it's time to move up to the 2024 Kona SEL. The SEL inherits all of the SE's phenomenal styling and tech, but removes some of the more mundane features and replaces them with better options. For example, the SELs enhanced their style by increasing the rim size to 18 inches overall instead of the 17s you found on the normal SE. Once you actually head inside, you're going to see a few more differences, and one of those is going to be the steering wheel, because the SEL has a leather-wrapped steering wheel, so driving it is going to feel a bit more classy. Another thing is the driver's seat, because in the SEL you also get it electrified, so it is fully adjustable and easy to set up. You're also going to have a little bit more control over the air conditioning, because with dual zone temperature, you can actually have two entirely different temperature settings for the people up front. And also, the SEL is going to cool down a little bit faster too, because the SEL is the first one to bring air conditioning vents for the people in the rear. Still not convinced about the SEL? Well, Hyundai figured that some people just might need a little bit more, so they made something special. They actually included a different package. So allow me to introduce the 2024 SEL with the convenience package. At its core, the SEL Convenience is a technology package. It includes a lot of little updates, including the addition of another 12.3-inch digital display that the driver can use as their instrument cluster. Now, remember that 12.3-inch touchscreen that you saw on the SE? Well, that gains a function of GPS from the factory, so it is no longer based on your phone. Another small difference is actually kind of radical too. It is actually the gear selector. So, when you're ready to go forward into drive, push it forward. If you want to go into reverse, flip it back. And when you're ready to park, just push the end and pop it back into park. Another leap in technology once you go convenience is wireless charging for your cell phone or other compatible device. But here's a bonus feature. You also get Hyundai's digital key 2. My Android people have had this for a while, but for the first time ever, digital key 2 allows Apple users to use their phone as their key. So if your key happens to get lost or damaged, no worries about being stranded on the side of the road. Just use your phone as your key and drive back home. Going back a little bit, remember how I said that all Konas have forward collision avoidance assist with pedestrian and cyclist detection? Well, once you actually upgrade into the convenience, you gain another function. It is called Junction turning detection. So if you happen to be making a left-hand turn into a junction and you cannot see somebody that might be there, the Kona will still be able to detect them and keep everybody around you as safe as possible. So far, all the Konas have looked basically the same with a few minor alterations, but if you're the type that is big into sportiness and style, look no further than the next model, the 2024 Hyundai Kona N Line. The N Line is my personal favorite because of how cool it actually looks. With aggressive bumpers, 19-inch rims, and that big old rear wing at the top, it really projects its performance potential. What potential, you ask? Well, the engineers changed not just the body, but the engine as well. With a punchy 190 horsepower from its turbocharged 1.6-liter engine, it can merge into traffic confidently while simultaneously putting a smile on your face. Entering the N Line, the rear still benefits from the same treatment as the front seats and is very usable for day-to-day activities. You'll notice the designers put as much thought into the interior as they did the exterior. Seating surfaces have been upgraded to the N Sport seating, which is a mix of leather and Alcantara, emblazoned with the letter that makes this package so special. And yes, the N Line is the first Kona to actually incorporate a sunroof too. Do you see why the N Line is my favorite Kona so far? It is absolutely incredible. And if that's all you're looking for, this is basically where you can stop the video. But if you're the type that will only settle for the best, we have to go straight to the top. And I am very pleased to introduce you all to the 2024 Hyundai Kona Limited. As you probably noticed, the Limited looks suspiciously familiar, almost like an SEL or SEL Convenience. But that is until you view it from the front. All Kona Limiteds have what Hyundai calls the Seamless Horizon daytime running light that spans the entire front end of the Kona. Now, all Limiteds will also still have the beating heart of that 1.6-liter turbo that really helps the N Line and the Limited get up to speed very quickly, and that is denoted by the badge on the back to remind you of that. A few more differences on the exterior is that the Limited has parking sensors on the rear, but also on the front. Why would that be so special? That is because the Limited has smart park assist as well. So if somebody's parked a little too close to you, all you have to do is hit a few buttons on your key and the car will roll out of the parking spot until you have enough room to hop on in. Swinging around to the back, I can show you another exclusive feature. For the first time ever on any Kona, the rear door is now electrified. So if you happen to have issues lifting your arms up high, or if you just can't be bothered to open up and close up the doors manually, get yourself a Limited and let some electrons do the heavy lifting for you. Not only is loading cargo going to be better, but just sitting in the car is going to be better as well, because Limited also offers Hyundai's H-Tex leather interior. So whether you're sitting in the rear or sitting up front, you are going to get the real feel of classiness. And another secret for those front seats, they are not just warmed anymore, but they also are ventilated, so that way they can go ahead and cool down too. But wait, there's more. More cameras, that is, and all Kona Limiteds also have a 360-degree parking camera. So if you're still getting adjusted to the Kona's new dimensions, you'll easily be able to tell what is around you at the moment. Plus, with those cameras, the Limited will also be able to show you who may be on your side with the blind view monitor. So whether you're merging into the left lane or the right lane, the driver will be able to visually confirm that they're clear to change lanes in that direction. Setting up some personalization, you can custom configure the ambient lights on the inside of your car. So whether it's daytime or nighttime, the Kona is definitely there to impress. And so guys, those are some of the biggest differences of the 2024 model year Konas. And no, I didn't talk about every single little detail because it would take way too long and I'm too fun for that. But if you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, because you'd be helping the channel out greatly. And for future videos, make sure you leave me a few comments so I know what to do and where to go. But guys, that's all the time we have. So until next time, I'm Miguel Your Car Guy, and I'll see you soon.